UK panel of lawmakers out today happens to be blasting Google, Facebook, and Twitter for not doing enough to fight the spread of terrorism. Dr. Zuhdi Jasser, the president of the American Islamic Forum for Democracy, joins me now with more on all of this. And, Dr. Jasser, I realize this has got to be a 3 or an 8 or a 1,000-prong approach here to fighting terror. But I do question why it is that tech companies are not doing more to fight the Islamic extremism that is radicalizing many people across the globe. Now the UK is going after them. What do you think of this report?
Well, I think, first of all, to be fair, this is sort of the pot calling the kettle black. If anyone's to blame, it's Western governments. The UK Parliament is trying to defer blame to social media. And listen, no one's been more critical of social media, but their report, Trish, doesn't even mention the word Islam. Instead of calling it ISIS, they call it Daesh. It's not looking at root causes. Social media has had its problems, and they are beginning, and the report does appropriately say they should do more, they should hire more, but they didn't acknowledge what they've done. They've already hired hundreds of folks to begin to look at these radical sites. And in the past few months, finally, they've started to shut down Twitter accounts related to ISIS. And a report talks about amplifying moderate voices, but it is nowhere close a report what we should have, which is to amplify the anti-Islamists, to amplify the reformers. The report doesn't tell social media to continue in the Arab awakening to defeat the dictators club, which is actually the root cause. These dictators are putting in prison reformists because they write things on social media. So we have to have all of these prongs, as you mentioned, involved.
It's obviously an incredibly challenging a challenging thing to take down ISIS right now. But, I'm bothered by the fact that these guys can communicate through apps like WhatsApp, can communicate or meet via, via Facebook, via Twitter. And I just question why on earth we aren't doing more. Why aren't we partnering with the likes of Twitter and Facebook to shut every single one of these accounts down one by one? Yes, we need to do a whole lot more. Maybe this UK report didn't go far enough. I get you on that. But why can't we start with some basics here and just agree that social media, especially these American companies, need to do their part, Dr. Jasser? Because
the bottom line is right now the center of access of what they think they're targeting, Trish, is terrorism, is violence. They'll shut down an account if they say they are going to commit an act of terror or violence, but that's the wrong barometer. We need to start focusing and putting the antiseptic of sunlight on Taliban supporters, Muslim Brotherhood, Hamas, ISIS, Al-Qaeda. The support of the ideology needs to become the target of these social media, not to shut down for ideas, but at least to highlight them
and find out where it's coming from, because
exactly
there's a lot there. Dr. Jasser, thanks so much.